Well, good afternoon. Donald here, Blue Collar DIY. Just got in and thought I'd kick back on the couch a little while. Early day. Secured another bathroom remodel job. I'll start Monday, so looking forward to a few easy days. So anyway, I don't know how I came about thinking about this, but for some of y'all, maybe starting out or maybe just hit a slump in your handyman business. It happens. To me, after all these years, I see cycles, and you can be crazy busy, and your competitors be begging for work, and it can be vice versa. Got hair, something I'm hanging off. You can be begging for work, and your competitors just knocking it dead. And I don't know why it happens, but it does. Forgive me if I keep changing hands, but anyway. So what I was thinking was alternate ways to, bring in money. Handyman may be your side hustle. Maybe handyman is your complete work, your full time job, and you need a side hustle. Maybe you just like to do extra things for money. I used to be a eBay power seller, and I enjoyed that. I loved going to garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, thrift stores, and just seeing what I can find turn for a good profit. And so here's how you can make money on eBay and Amazon. You have to sign up for both. You can make money this way off Facebook and Craigslist. I just found that there used to be that you could make more money off of eBay doing this and Amazon. And that thing is, and as handyman, we come across this all the time. I was just given a top part of a hutch the other day. You go in, you work for people, they want to, especially investors. If they got some tenants moved out, hey, go clean this out. Yeah. And, do you want anything? Nope. Haul it all off. Okay. Hey, there's a stereo in there, or, range or whatever. So, when I did eBay, one of my biggest sellers were used parts. I would go down. The first time I got into it, I'd seen some people on eBay making money off of parts off these food processors, like the Bullet and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, geez, so there was a little local, used to be a little thrift store in town here. And they had one of those Bullet things, you know, parts for, all kinds of, to make smoothies, to chop food and all that, And the lady had 15 or 20 bucks on it, and I was talking to her. She goes, "Well, I'll just give it to you. It doesn't work." Okay. And so I took it home. I hate to admit this, but I started messing with it, and the plug just wasn't quite plugged in. I plugged it on in, and by George, he fired right up. So the only thing wrong with it is they didn't plug it in all the way. But anyway, what I did, I took that apart, and even if I had paid 20 bucks, it would have been a good buy. Because I ended up selling the motor for like 40 or 45 bucks. What the little plastic thing that goes on top that holds the food or the smoothie or whatever, I think I got 30 bucks out of that. By the time it was said and done, I got nearly 200 bucks out of that food processor. And that got to me thinking, well, dang. So I started buying the Ronco rotisseries, parting those out. I just started parting everything out. And I'd look on eBay, and you go to eBay, and okay, let's say you're looking for a rotisserie machine. Don't just look for a Ronco rotisserie machine, and you'll see crazy prices on some of them. Look down on the side till you get to where it says sold items. That will tell you what anything is selling for. Now, if you look down through there in the door, you see a door only selling for 30 bucks, and everybody else is selling doors for 15, don't automatically think you're going to get 30 bucks for your door, because there's different models and stuff. But I did, and I did all kinds of stuff. I parted all kinds of stuff out, and that was really good business. And the problem is, between eBay fees, shipping fees, and PayPal fees, there just wasn't enough profit in it. And plus, it got to where I was spending 3, 4, 5 hours a evening packaging stuff up to ship the next day. And it's just, between the fees and all that, and my regular work, I just didn't have time. But I was making 2 to 3 grand extra, grossing extra a month off my eBay. One time had over 400 items on there, and did very well. Vacuum cleaners is another thing, especially the more popular ones. And I don't know why. You would think they just trash them because we all know they're disposable any day these days. But there are people who will repair. There's a repair shops, fishing reels. Oh man, I just about anything that's got parts. Go to eBay and see if you can find something that people are parting out. I took these old pin reel, took the handles off, the cover plates, all the wind, the level wind, all that off, parted it out, and that little old $20 reel probably ended up fetching almost 300 bucks in parts. So you can do those things. Now you may not sell them right away. I had an inventory. I had one whole closet that I made shelves out of, and I had nothing but eBay stuff in there, and some Amazon stuff. So yeah, you can make quite a bit. Washer and dryers. Everybody's they're looking for parts. Some people they do nothing but fix appliances, and they won't use parts. So it's just people throw away a washing machine that's 2 or 3 years old because the pump's out, and they just want a new washing machine. They got a credit card. They're gonna go. They got a line of credit down there at the big box store. They're gonna go buy a whole new set. I see it all the time on Craigslist. Hey, we won't just want to get rid of it. We're gonna buy a new set. It's only 3 years old. Only 4 years old. Okay. So don't overlook stuff like that if you're needing some additional income. I just love to do it, and but eBay and Amazon, the fees just got so outrageous. And a lot of people think, well, if I buy it for $1 or $2 and I resell it for $10, my gosh, I made 10 times my money. It's not true. By the time you get paid, paying eBay fees, PayPal fees, and shipping, you might net, and not counting your time, but you do have to count your time. You might have made a couple bucks, $2 or $3, if that. Okay. And the real secret to making big money off of eBay is buying something for maybe up to $10 or $15 and selling it for $80 or $100. And I didn't really discover that till later on. But you can make a little bit off of parting out stuff, and it takes some research to find what people are really paying for parts. Good grief, those Ronco rotisserie machines, the turkey one, and I used to buy those off Craigslist for 10, 15 bucks and just part them out, and just it's crazy how much some of that stuff would go for, and I loved it. So just something to keep in mind if you want to make money off eBay or Amazon, or you could, eBay and Amazon gives you such a huge presence. I don't think you would do as well if you put it on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Hey, I've got a Ronco timer, for rotisserie, and but you do that to eBay or Amazon, you've got customers. Some of them are even from overseas, and I have no problem shipping overseas as long as they paid the cost. And a lot of what I would do is, if something weighed 2 pounds, okay, my box, my packaging, I'm going to add maybe another pound, pound and a half to that, round it up, and I made a little money off shipping as well. It's called handling. That's the handling part of shipping and handling. A lot of people don't get that. If they think if it costs $5 to ship, they ought to charge $5, and that's fine if you want to do that. But on heavier items, 10, 15 pound items, I would add 2, 3, 4 pounds to make sure, darn sure, that my shipping and my handling was covered, and did very well off that. So anyway, I've just, I know sometimes we all get in a rut as handyman services or any business. It's a cyclic, and so if you want to make some extra money, look into parting out, lawnmowers, cooking appliances, washer dryers, anything with parts. Rod and reels, fishing reels, you name it. If it's got parts that can be taken apart and sold as used parts, there's probably a market for it. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base with y'all on that and give you a few tips. Like I said, I was a power seller for about 2 years, and it just got to be such a huge sourcing for boxes, packaging, all that stuff just got to be a little too much, along with handyman work, home inspection, stuff like that. So I just had to say sorry and alright. So anyway, hey, what is it down here now, isn't it? If it's this way, yeah. Like and subscribe. Don't forget, we still got that drawing going on for that multifunction oscillating tool for Chicago Electric. Find that video. If you hadn't already subscribed, you will be entered. So anyway, hey, Donald, Blue Collar DIY. I got home kind of early today, and I think it's just about nap time. But I was thinking about that today and wanted to do a video and give y'all some options if you do need to bring in a little income, or if you like me, just like go to those flea markets and stuff and flip stuff. I think it's great. So anyway, hey, get y'all down the road. Donald, BlueCollarDIY.com. We're out.